Hey guys, what's up? It's Maddie here, and I know it's been a while since I filmed a video, and I apologize for that, but there is a lot of stuff going on that I haven't been able to inform you of that I'm kind of ready to share now. As you could probably tell by the title of this video, I am pregnant, and I am now 21 weeks. I turned 21 weeks on Monday. Those are the days that my weeks change. I know what I'm having, and I know what I'm going to name said baby, but I'm going to make a separate video for that so I can kind of delve into more information on that and everything. This is kind of just going to be my symptoms, kind of going to touch over my whole entire pregnancy since I haven't filmed before this 21-week period. If you hear any cars, I'm sorry, I'm filming right in front of my window, and it is so nice these days here in Iowa, so the breeze is really nice. It's not too cold. It may be cold for other people, but 50 degrees right now is nice and warm for us. So symptoms, I guess we'll jump right in here. I haven't had too many bad symptoms, I guess you could say, lately. The one thing is if I stand up really fast, which it happens to a lot of people, but I can get dizzy and I have to sit back down and wait a few minutes. I have not been very hungry. I know for some people it's different, but for me, there are days when I'm hungry earlier and then I won't eat, and then I just won't want to eat the rest of the day. Other things are I'm not hungry when I wake up in the morning, which is really, really different because at the beginning of my pregnancy, the way it differs now, at the beginning of my pregnancy, I had to eat when I woke up. Otherwise, it was not a good day for me. That's probably honestly about it for symptoms. There's not much more going on my end, but this past week mixed in with this week, kind of like jumbled in together, I started feeling the baby move, and it's the weirdest feeling. It just takes my breath away. Me being bigger kind of could be a reason why it took a little bit longer. I mean, they say for your first child it could take anywhere from like 16 to 23 weeks, and so I'm at 21, so it's not too late, but once I started feeling the baby move and everything, I've been really good. It's not consistent yet. It's not like I feel the baby roll really, and the baby is really low. Just so you know, that kind of gives a term also that it could have been a little harder for me to feel the baby at first because of how low the baby was. Yeah. And I don't know if I'm necessarily feeling kicks or if it's flutters, which is what they kind of call it sometimes. So I'm not 100% certain what exactly I'm feeling, but it's definitely, I could tell it's definitely the baby. It's no longer like gas bubbles is what they say. It could be really early on. It's definitely the baby. Other than that, not too much is happening this week. I guess to fill you in on a little bit of my pregnancy so far, I found out when I was 4 weeks, and then I went and got an ultrasound when I was 6 weeks, and then I had an official doctor's appointment when I was 10, and had a second ultrasound at 11, and then I had my anatomy scan at 19 weeks, 4 days, so almost 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago in 2 days. What else? It is hard to remember. Oh, there's a symptom that I have had pregnancy brain. I forget what I'm doing in the middle of doing it, and it's probably the most frustrating pregnancy symptom because I could literally be in the middle of going to go do something and I blank. It's just gone. It's so weird. But as I was talking about my pregnancy kind of pre-video that I'm filming right now, when I found out I wasn't having too many symptoms, definitely breast tenderness, sorry if that's TMI, but breast tenderness was one of the reasons that I thought I was pregnant, and so it turned out to be, yes, I was, and I took 2 tests when I thought I was, and they came out right away. There was no hesitation, there was no like, ooh, is that a no, it was 2 lines, and my friend was there with me, and she had to be like, yes, you're pregnant, and it was just hard to, it was just weird to think. I I never really had nausea or morning sickness. Like I said, if I didn't eat, I was kind of starving and uncomfortable, but I wasn't ever really nauseous. I had this thing where, I don't know if anybody else gets it. I know that some people get that stuffy nose and that mucusy thing. Well, with that, I was getting this cold. So, mixed with that cold, if I didn't eat in the mornings, if I'd cough, I'd gag, and then it'd all come out. But it was never nausea or food aversion. It was never anything with those. It was literally just the coughing made me throw up. And that honestly went on until about 16, 17, probably around 18 weeks, honestly. It just kicked in that in the mornings if I don't eat, when I cough, it's not as bad of a gag. But if I cough after I eat, before, it was fine. It was so weird, and I don't know if that was really a pregnancy thing or a me thing or whatever it was. But you know, I am a bigger girl, so there have been some, I'm in the, not necessarily I'm not a high risk pregnancy patient. They're just obviously keeping an eye on different things that they didn't keep on as close of an eye on. My weight, considering my weight, I have not gained any weight so far. At 21 weeks, I have now lost 22 pounds, something along those lines. And it's all healthy loss. It's not anything that they're worried about. The baby's growing fine, so that's good. They did a test for protein for me because I'm bigger. I have a higher chance of getting, obviously, gestational diabetes and preeclampsia. And what gestational diabetes is basically what diabetes is, but you get it during your pregnancy, and it could lead to diabetes type 2 later on in life. You're more likely to get it. It is because I'm bigger, and I understand that. They made me take a test as soon as I went in. When I was around 11 weeks, I had to do the gestational test because they wanted to make sure at this point that I was digesting all my sugars good, and I passed with flying colors on that one, and I will be having another one here probably pretty soon. I'm not sure if it's like 28 weeks or somewhere in there, so a little less than 2 months. I did a protein test for preeclampsia, and what preeclampsia is, I'm not honestly 100% certain, but my friend had it, and she wasn't too much bigger. It runs in her family, I guess, so she had preeclampsia. And it's when you have a lot of protein in your urine, and it can be more fatal for the mother over the child. So that makes me feel a little bit better, though, because obviously my child's my first worry. So they did that as a comparison for me. So I have what my protein is now, and they're going to check it on later during my pregnancy to make sure it's not too different. It's not an unseen amount of protein. Let me think. The other thing is, I mean, I don't know if anybody else had to do this, but I'm a negative blood type. I believe I'm B negative, so I have to get a shot before and after I'd get around like 26, 28 weeks, and also right after I have the baby, and that is just to not fight off any future pregnancies due to my negative blood type, because it can view the baby as a virus, or I don't know if it's a virus or just something that's trying to attack is all I really know. Other than that, there's not much really to report right now. I just wanted to make this video because I haven't been very consistent with YouTube, and I feel horrible about it because I think YouTube is such a passion for me, and I love to reach out to people, and I love being reached out by other people. I love to watch YouTube videos. I love it. I love to watch families, and I love to watch just people being funny, and I think there's just something for everybody on YouTube. So hopefully if someone watches this video, maybe someone who's bigger and pregnant and can feel a little bit better about their process and everything. And I think that, yeah, me being bigger at the time and getting pregnant wasn't the healthiest thing for me and my baby, but I can't go back now. The baby's growing, and the baby's doing good, and the baby's in all the right proportions, and it's very healthy right now, so that's all I can hope for. But as for that, there's not much more to report on right now, and I shall make the video so you guys get to find out what I'm having and the baby's name. And I'm also going to start hopefully vlogging again, but I haven't been doing too much ever since getting pregnant, so we'll see how that works. But I want to make more videos for you guys, and I got a breast pump, so I expect a video about my first impressions of that, and the panics of thinking of breastfeeding and not passing, you know, or not passing, not doing well, you know, all of that. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to go now. So I shall see you guys later. Bye.